It is a new day for OUAZ football as the Ottawa University Arizona Spirits last week on Wednesday introduced their brand new head football coach, Reilly S Murphy. Coach Murphy has more than 15 years of coaching experience under his belt, dating back to 2009, where he was a graduate assistant at Indiana State. Most recently, he served as an offensive coordinator for St. Thomas and Gannon over the last couple of years, and before that, from 2019 to 2021, he was the head football coach at Lake Erie, including leading them to their most wins in program history back in 2021 with a 5-6 record. On Wednesday, I had the opportunity to speak with Coach Murphy and ask him questions such as why OUAZ, what are his plans to get involved in the community here, what he plans to bring to this OUAZ football program, and lastly, what is his planned legacy? What legacy does he want to leave behind? So with that out of the way, let me introduce you to your new head football coach, Reilly S Murphy.
I've always kind of known about this school, and I truly believe in the mission that Coach Steele laid out. I think where this school is located has a unique opportunity in the recruiting world to capitalize on the many areas. If you circle about a 5 to 8 hour radius, there's just a wealth of recruiting ground that we can do a good job of. And obviously the foundation that was already laid by Coach Nesbitt and this team. So I feel like everything's in place, and there's also things that can be improved upon. And those are things that compelled me to come out here and to search for this job. Yeah, I think one thing I mentioned when I was talking about is I always strive to kind of think outside the box. Like, I think so many times people, especially in football, they come up with like, these are the rules and this is how you got to live by them. And to me, I think what I've always done a good job of is every new team is a new journey, and trying to shape our schemes, shape our vision, and to go about that not only every game but each week. Come up with a new game plan. So having that mindset is something that I think will help us, and the consistency that I truly believe in. And when you have these big challenges in your life, and I've mentioned this when I met with the team, it's really easy to or it can be difficult to try and jump at a huge thing at once. So I'm a big believer in just incremental gains, every single day getting a little bit better. And there's another great mentor of mine, Dave Brogan, that has talked through me through the years, and he sent me an article about a British cycling team, actually, that they were the worst team in all the competitions, and he found 1% better, and he through that kind of incremental gain approach, it's been something that I've been able to carry on not only as a football coach but in my own life. Yeah, I think that's another reason I felt the calling to be here. When I came here on the interview, the first thing I did is I kind of took a drive around. I went out to the youth baseball field, and a person saw me out there and kind of could tell I was looking around, and before I knew it, I was having a little barbecue with about 8 people. And I kind of felt the welcomingness of surprise, and it put at ease in mind. If offered, this was a no-brainer for me. So I think having a welcoming community like that will be something that makes it easy to jump and dive into that. And I do think that's something when I took this opportunity is I could see finishing my career here, and it was important to me to see that path to take this job. Because what I want to build here is is a championship level program that's already here, but taking that to the national levels. And again, that's easy to say but hard to do. And what I want to leave here is not only a lot of wins and records and those type of things, but also what I tried to lay out in my speech, where the players that played here at OUAZ go out into the world, and they can be leaders of the next generation. And they can look back at their time here at OUAZ as, little pieces that they can take with them that allow them to tackle life's challenges. And, that's a legacy I can leave. That's something that's going to make it a lot easier to sleep at night.